I don't know. We've got other things to be worried about right now. Apparently I did put in a bunch of housing, so we solved that problem, but I did not solve the problem of... let's actually not mess with that. Let's keep it going the way it is. Did not solve the problem of all the commercial. So we need to put a little bit more commercial in. Okay, that's the more dense. Let's put in maybe this for dense. And let's do something like that, and then connect up. Actually, not that. There. So commercial's kind of coming in, but now I have absolutely nothing going on with industry. No industrial demand whatsoever, which could be a problem. We've had 9 visitors to this gigantic department store that I put down. It's excellent. Okay. One thing I did notice, so I put in this turn lane in the last stream, and I noticed that the traffic was absolutely wonderful here. They changed a lot. But I also noticed that I have taken out the controlled intersection. It no longer has a light, it's just people going all over the place. So I'm going to put the lights back in, but I'm actually kind of tempted to just leave it. From a gameplay perspective, the vehicles will just move on their own and avoid each other, and people are running red lights. What the hell? And then they just, when they don't avoid each other, they clip through each other anyway. So having a controlled intersection really doesn't simulate traffic too much. Power again? Oh. I did not realize this requires water. Well, we can just put a water tower out here, and that should handle it. I think, right? This doesn't require... Is that not enough? Okay. Nope, I thought so. Okay. We'll put you now here. Jeez. And adjust to there. Grief. Not enough water. Okay. Situation is handled again. Now we're having garbage issues. So I should have many trucks yet to go. Not really sure what that is about. I think maybe we can adjust this road here too. I think I'm actually going to have to deal with this junction and get this set up properly with the bridge and everything. Boy, the rain appears to have done a number on this. So I could do... Right, this is where the Moses Bridge was going to be. Basically be doing a bridge across the way here. Actually, the river has settled down a little bit. Still not over here, but you can see that the land dips. So maybe that's really more of an issue with the fact that the land has shifted back once again. This is actually eating the land. Let's see if I can't fix... I guess it ends here. Let me pause before doing this. Right, where was that? Landscaping, I think, yeah. So try and build it a little bit higher this time. And I'm not sure if I can actually... Let me see if this will actually move. Ah, there we go. That's what I want. I want it on the actual wall. So that'll move closer here, and then we need to come in with the pipes and lock it in. Okay. There. And while we're here, we will just finish this wall. Let me turn off all of that. And that's as far as it goes. So that's all outflow, that's perfectly fine. The intake is where kind of worried, but that's another one. I guess I could... Oh, here's another situation. But let me see what this did. Because every time you mess with the water, it's a little bit floody. Boy, the darkness just does not really help. Okay, you can kind of see... Oh, tore the power down. Everything I fix, I end up breaking. Okay, well, I think I'm going to have to fix this before it gets much worse and tears down the mountain. So let's pause that as well. Okay, we'll come in here and... Shoreline is required. It's eaten away the shoreline so much, it doesn't even consider this. Okay. Well, we're seeing that same problem here. And it looks like we're starting rapids again. Here they come. That seems to be doing all right now. But yeah, here's the trenches where eventually this gets so deep we're not actually able to get water. Good old Solaris River. Maybe we just have a really crazy moon. Maybe the tidal pull is just outrageous in this world. Oh, what the hell? We don't have access to outflow because it's not connected to the pipe. Alright. You win, game. That'll be a very temporary solution, as they all are so far. Didn't realize this thing was going to be so finicky. But it provides a lot of good power. So that's pretty cool. It actually looks like maybe I should start building the wall along here too. Or I can move this onto it. So you can kind of see maybe where the problem is. Actually, look at how along the shoreline there, the water is flowing incredibly fast. Whereas out here, it's just floating along. So this intake, maybe, is having something to do with the speeded water coming in here, and then it meets in the middle, maybe? I do not recall this being so far down. Has this really dug this trench that much? Oh boy, here we go. Still not enough. We're still flooding. Well, okay. I guess we can't do much about that. Right. So let's actually maybe start moving this bridge over. This is an interchange that's going to have to be kind of funky. I'm going to want it to go right over there. Yeah, you're right. It does seem to be flowing a lot faster. But see, I'm not sure if it's actually flowing faster or if the game has stopped lagging. Let me come into town here. The cars are moving much faster than they were. I realize I'm on hyperspeed. Yeah, at normal speed they're moving, so it must have been another lag spike. And we'll put it back to good. Oh. This has... Yep, there we go. Who knew that building on this map would provide so much entertainment? Yeah, I think it was game lag, because I could definitely tell. So I think I'm just going to move this over here. Which I need to now pause so that I can connect it to there. And then we're going to have to, for a moment, take a detour. I will fix this in a bit. Right now I just need this to not be like this. Okay, the light... Yeah, we better leave a traffic light right now. This is actually not the right road. This one in particular needs to be a 4-lane, otherwise we're going to have some traffic problems. Why can I never remember where that is? There. Okay, so that'll flow a little bit better. And then this has always just been a 2-lane. Okay, yeah. Okay, so, open that up now. Put this down to 1 speed. And I have disconnected somewhere. There. And then this needs to be oh, it is reconnected. It's connected on that side. Okay. But I think part of the problem why it was over here in the first place was because of something like that. Okay. Who knew? When you are reconstructing a city, there's all sorts of problems attached to that. Okay, so I guess we're going to take that bridge over. Jeez, right where the bridge is going to be. It's just the daily inundation, guys. It's fine. Okay, we want... Well, I guess I probably actually want it to be this bridge. So, need to turn that back on. And then I'm looking at maybe doing a slow elevation. What is it? Page up. And then second page up. Space is already occupied. What are you talking about? It's because of the it's because of that post. So actually maybe if I take that out, and then I want this to be okay. Here, here, and then oh. Okay. That looks a little bit more natural. So now, holy crap, I gotta find my keys again. Could actually maybe lower. Lower this down to level again. Is that? That does not look like it's going straight. I guess it is. Just trying to avoid... No, we don't need that. Why are you being so finicky? I'm still not really... I don't really like that. So let me go back and redo this. And maybe that'll get that one at a better angle. Okay, so now that's flat. And then we go back to level. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's just bring that back there. And it does go up the hill a little bit, but that's fine. It's contouring to the hill, and it's not, you know, up and above. So that works out. It looks very, very narrow. See, the thing about not adjusting your road height properly is that from up here, when you jump over, bridges look just fine, but then you get down at ground level and the bridges are like 100 feet in the air. So this now, I think, well, so maybe this should have been a little bit higher. I guess it doesn't need to. It can go off like this, that's fine. I'll probably move the intersection here though. My thought when I was originally looking at this was that I would have a road that went underneath the bridge and connected up over here. Obviously I've kind of prevented that from happening now, but I think that's fine. I think we can actually just get away with it being at this intersection. So let's now come back to this. I'm not really sure where I want this to be. I mean, I guess that's fine too. Yeah, whatever. I mean, why overcomplicate this? It just comes off, and then it allows me to maybe put something else here. Garbage related. No, stop. 43% full. So, clearly not doing... I do not know why it does that. Clearly not doing enough to eliminate the garbage. Well, I mean, you look at it, there's 30,000 units, and we're only processing 6,000 a week. That might have something to do with it. Just saying. What is that? Floating garbage collector. Oh, that's cool. Recycling center. So, I'm wondering. Yeah, well, these recycling centers, or at least this one, the large one, I know is a mod. I'm not sure if that's a mod, but where did this one come from? This must have come from Industries, because I don't recall this one. It's much smaller, for one thing. Yeah, it might be DLC. Especially the fact that it has noise pollution. Oh, this one also has noise pollution, I guess. This one has much less noise pollution. Costs less to maintain a week. This one offers no pollution, generally. This one has a little bit of pollution. And they operate at the same processing rate. This one has a 12 capacity for trucks. This one has a 15 capacity for trucks. This one takes a lot more water, but uses a lot less electricity. Interesting. Yeah, this has got to be new. Which is all right. But I did want to see if I could maybe get, yeah, there we go. The large recycling center. Football DLC. Well, I mean, we should have an incredible amount of garbage trucks now, but only a handful are in use. What did I do now? I shorted it just a little bit. Ah, good God. Can I stop breaking things? Just for a moment? Well, I mean, that is a temporary fix, but everything is temporary fixes. And I think things are slowing down again. I know I did turn the speed down, but I think we might be experiencing, yeah, the river's going slow again. So that was short-lived, as was the protection this thing was giving me. Okay, I'm pretty sure this was flat when I built it, so this water going over must be eating into it and then causing this to sink. That's the only thing I can think.